Hello everyone. For my portion of the collaborative learning group, I am focusing on programs that can be used for collaborative learning projects in the classroom. I'm going to talk about some of the projects that I have used in my classroom before and some of the projects that I want to use in the future. The first two that I'm going to talk about are Scoot and Doodle and Powtoon. Scoot and Doodle is a tool that allows students to collaborate on a device if they're working on things like writing, if they're working on math word problems, or if they just need to do a project where they have to design something, maybe like an experiment in science. This allows students to work together and collaborate in the same space, however, they are on different devices. This is a site that I have not used in my classroom before, but it is one of the things out of the two things that we have to talk about, or two things we want to take to our classroom. This is one of the things that I really want to try to take to my classroom. You can do this site on the iPad, or you can do it on a Google Hangout type of thing. My district does nothing with Apple products at all, and so I did not originally see or notice that the iPad app costs about $4, which is kind of unfortunate. However, I have found out that on Google Hangouts or the Google site, it is free, and that would be what I would most likely use with my students at my school. If your school does do a lot of things with iPads, you might want to try a different avenue. I know there are so many things out there that are similar to Scoot and Doodle that are free, so I encourage you to check that out. The second one that I have listed is called Powtoon. Some of you guys have probably heard about this before. I remember using it when I was in my undergrad taking a technology course. I have not used it with my students in my own classroom yet. There are different templates that are already made for teachers that you can do or students can start out with. There is also an option that they just have a blank slate and they can create whatever they need to for the project or however you're using it in your classroom. So I encourage you to check this site out. The third site that I have for you is called Canva. This is a tool that allows students to create engaging content. It does not take a lot of tech experience to be successful. One of the articles that I researched for this was kind of promoting it for small business usage, but there's some really cool collaboration features that I think even students could use to create projects. They can comment on each other's work. They can criticize or compliment, which I think are very important things for students to be able to do, and if they can just do it right on the project, that would be really, really great. The next tool is called S'more. This is something that I have used so much in my classroom for projects. It is kind of like a digital flyer. They get to go out and find pictures from the internet. They get to go out and find videos from YouTube, and they can all put it in one spot on the S'more flyer. There are so many different options for font. There are so many different options for backgrounds that they really get a chance to personalize it in the way that they want to. This kind of is just one thing that they can work on a computer together. I usually have one person kind of being like the researcher and then one person kind of doing the work, and then they flip-flop. But it's definitely a way that they can collaborate digitally in the classroom. The fifth site that I have for you today is called Sway. This is something that I've recently introduced into my classroom. They call it the Digital Storytelling app. It is a way that they can work on a group project together. I can be at my house, you can be at your house, but we can still be collaborating and adding to the same Sway. Same with you could be on one computer, I could be on another computer in my classroom and still be contributing to the Sway. It just took a little bit of teaching the kids how to use it the first time, and they caught on so quickly. They can insert pictures, they can insert videos. They don't even have to go out searching in the web. There's a search bar right there in Sway that allows them to find really good pictures for their projects and really good videos. My students have loved it so much that they have recently been asking me if they can make sways for fun, and so a lot of times they'll do it to teach me about something they're really interested in. Like, for instance, I know nothing about Minecraft, however, majority of my kids are obsessed with it, so I had a kid make a Minecraft sway to teach me all about Minecraft, which was really fun and interesting, and they had a really fun time doing it. There's also this app, or this feature, that they can mix it all up, and so you can, with a click of a button, completely change the different settings on your sway. So if you want, you'll still have the same content, but if you mix it up, it'll change a bunch of different things and make it look new again. And so my students really like that, except for the ones that are very particular about where they've placed things. They don't ever put the mix it up, but some really, really get into that. So that's fun. It's just really fun to see them excited about it. So in conclusion, there are so many different resources available out there for teachers. My district had a tech fair on Monday, and it was just amazing to hear about even more and more tools out there that you can collaborate with. So I just suggest checking these out that I have presented to you, but also going out and exploring yourself, finding what works in your classroom. It can be a little nerve-wracking at times, or maybe a little bit scary, but you honestly just have to jump in, try something. If it totally fails, learn from that mistake, try something else, or just keep on trying until you get it correct. Your kids are going to catch on so quickly, and they just will love that newness of you introducing a new project to them. So just try it. Good luck and happy learning. Thanks for watching.